Topic: positive or negative clampers at 0 volt by using DC battery in series with the source. So, positive or negative clamping can be achieved by using a battery in series with the source. But this method is generally not employed. But still, to have a background about clamping, we will study how a DC battery in series with the source can clamp the input signal. So DC बैटरी का यूज़ करके हम लोग पॉजिटिव या फिर नेगेटिव क्लैंपिंग अचीव कर सकते हैं. ये मेथड यूज़ नहीं करते बिकॉज ये बहुत ही इनएफिशिएंट मेथड है. बट स्टिल हम लोग इस मेथड को डिस्कस करेंगे ताकि हमें आगे का प्रोसेस, आगे के दूसरे मेथड समझ में आ सके. तो फटाफट हम लोग सर्किट बना लेते हैं. नाउ हियर आई हैव ड्रॉन two circuits. First, positive clamping using a battery in series with the input. This is negative clamping using a battery in series with the input. So, what we are doing? We are using a battery in addition with the input signal. So, if battery's negative terminal is in series with the input signal, then it is positive clamping. If battery's positive terminal is in series with the input signal, then it is negative clamping. So in this way, clamping can be achieved, but this method is very inefficient method of clamping because it is utilizing two sources. So we need extra cost. Extra cost for the input signal, extra cost for this DC battery source. So, by using passive devices like capacitors, it is possible that we can achieve positive clamping or by using negative clamping in addition with the non-linear component such as diodes. So, diode also it is an active device and it requires some voltage for its operation, but that voltage is very much negligible as compared to these battery sources. So, the point is, if a DC battery is connected in series with the source, this is the source, input signal is the source, whose EMF is equal to the peak value of the input signal, then clamping can be done. Means what is the condition? If a DC battery is in series with source whose EMF is equal to peak value of input sine wave, then clamping can be achieved. The point is Vm, that is DC, must be equal to Vm of the input signal. Then and only then the clamping can be achieved. But again, we require an input source in addition with the DC. So it is very inefficient method. And this method is not utilized because source and again a source, input source and again a DC source, two sources are required. So this can be overcome, this problem can be removed. This is called as crude method or inefficient method. And this inefficient method can be removed by using a simple capacitor. So, a capacitor can be used and it can replace these battery sources. Of course, electrolytic capacitors we will use. So using the electrolytic capacitors, we can remove these batteries, and in parallel we will use the diodes, which requires very less voltage for its operation or for its biasing. In this way, efficiency can be increased and clamping can be done. Here, the battery will act as a DC source, because we know that the capacitor stores charge. Capacitor stores charge and it blocks DC. So in addition with the capacitor and diode, we can achieve clamping without any additional DC voltage sources. We can achieve clamping using the capacitor in combination with the diode. So we will see how a clamping can be done using a capacitor and diode, and this together forms a diode clamper. So diode clampers can be positive diode clampers or negative diode clampers, or then again another classification, say first is the positive clamping. Yes, of course, diode clamper. Second, negative clamping, and then again we have biased clampers. Then again it will have two parts: positive biased clamper and B negative biased clamper. So there is a huge classification. Then again, if it is biased, then it will have positive polarity or a negative polarity. So we will not go in depth. We will just study these two clampers: positive clamping using a diode clamper and negative clamping using a diode clamper. So we will study one by one in detail now onwards. So diode clampers, and first type is that positive diode clamper circuit. In the positive diode clamper circuit, first we have used, this is the input instantaneous value is given by Vm sin omega t. The capacitor's negative terminal is in series with the input. Then this is a diode is connected in parallel with the output. So if this sinusoidal waveform, this is peak value Vm. So this sine wave is the input, and using this circuit, the input signal is positively clamped at 0 voltage. So here this is positive clamping. Positive clamping is done by using this circuit. Now we will see how the circuit works. So these circuits are called as diode clampers, as I have written the heading. So this is input waveform, this is output waveform. Now let us see the working. The working can be explained with the help of a negative half cycle as well as with the positive half cycle. So we will start with the positive. It is better that we should start with the negative half cycle, because the capacitor's cathode, or we can say the negative terminal, is in directly series with the input signal. So during the negative half cycle, we will start with the negative half cycle. So during the negative half cycle, of the input voltage, that is V of I, So here V of I, this is the input sine wave, instantaneous value. The diode is forward biased. And the current flows through circuit. Now, as during the negative half cycle of the input signal, this diode, this is the diode, this is anode terminal, this is cathode terminal. So during the negative half cycle, the polarity will be like this. This is negative and this is positive. So during the negative half cycle, the diode is forward biased and current flows through the circuit. And when the current is flowing through the circuit, the capacitor C is charged. Now how it will be charged? It will charge to a voltage which is equal to how much it will charge? It will charge to the maximum negative peak. Negative peak value, that is minus V of M. It will charge once it is fully charged. Once capacitor is fully negatively charged, to minus V of M, it cannot discharge. Why it cannot discharge? Because once the capacitor is fully charged, it has no discharging path. It cannot discharge because diode cannot conduct in reverse direction. So as the capacitor is fully charged, its polarity is this minus and this is plus. So the diode is reverse bias and there is no discharge path for this capacitor, and hence the capacitor will not discharge, it will hold its charge. So how much is the charge held by the capacitor? The charge held by the capacitor is minus Vm. Minus Vm. Now as the capacitor is holding the charge, means we can say that capacitor C is now acting as a battery. Yes, because it is holding a DC voltage, so we can say that the capacitor is acting as a battery. And its EMF, we can say voltage across capacitor is equals to minus V of M. So what is VC? VC is the voltage across capacitor and it is equals to minus Vm. This polarity adds to the input signal. Because of its series connection. This polarity adds to the input signal because this capacitor is connected in series with the input signal. Hence we can say that output voltage is equals to sum of this AC input and voltage across capacitor. That is, V0 is equals to AC input plus Vc. So instantaneous value V0, we can say this is the output value. So output is equals to, what is the value of AC input? Vi plus Vm. So this is equals to Vm sine omega t plus Vm. So this is how additional DC voltage is clamped. So from this equation, it is clear that DC voltage, which is equal to Vm, is added to the input signal. And as this DC voltage, which is equals to Vm, is added to the input signal, then clamping is achieved. And what is the clamping? The waveform, the input signal is clamped positively at 0 volt. So to summarize, we first say that, I will draw in short over here what happens during the positive half cycle, what happens during the negative half cycle. So to summarize, I have drawn here 3 circuits. This is the actual circuit. This is, let us consider, say during the input half cycle, positive half cycle. So during the input positive half cycle, here it is positive polarity and here it is negative polarity with respect to ground. Here it is cathode terminal, here it is anode terminal. So during the positive half cycle, the capacitor will get charged instantly because there is no resistance. So as soon as we connect the capacitor, it will get charged. And as the positive terminal is connected to cathode, negative terminal connected to anode, the diode is acting as an open switch during the positive half cycle. Now let us see what happens during the negative half cycle. Now during the negative half cycle, the positive terminal, that is positive of the input, is connected with anode. So the diode is forward bias and it is acting as a short circuit. So the current will flow like this and it will start charging the capacitor. It will start charging the capacitor to its maximum value. The maximum value will be Vm. So during the negative half cycle, the capacitor is charged to the maximum Vm value of whatever is the input. Now we have connected the capacitor such that the polarities are like this. It is negative terminal, it is positive terminal. So the capacitor will charge. Now it has no discharge path because here it is input, and if it tries to discharge, the diode will get open circuit, so it will not discharge, so it will hold the charge. The maximum charge the capacitor that will hold is Vm. So again, during the positive half cycle, when it comes, this capacitor voltage gets added. This capacitor voltage, which is equals to Vm, gets added to the input signal. So total output will be input signal plus Vm, and this Vm is equals to capacitor voltage, and the capacitor is charging during the negative half cycle of the input. So to explain in Hindi, the explanation is very simple. पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल में कैपेसिटर को कुछ भी नहीं होता है, बिकॉज उसकी पोलैरिटीज रिवर्स करके हम लोगों ने रखा है. यहां पे पोलैरिटी हमें दिख रही है. यहां पे नेगेटिव, यहां पे पॉजिटिव. अब इस कैपेसिटर को मैक्सिमम हमें चार्ज करना है, तो इस कैपेसिटर को चार्ज करना है. यहाँ पे डायोड भी जोड़ा है, तो पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल जब आएगा तो हमारा ये जो डायोड है वो रिवर्स बायस हो जाएगा. रिवर्स बायस हो जाएगा तो उसमें से कोई भी करंट फ्लो नहीं होगा, ये ओपन सर्किट रहेगा. अब ओपन सर्किट हो गया तो कोई करंट तो इसमें से फ्लो नहीं होगा, तो जो भी इनपुट में कैपेसिटर का वोल्टेज इसमें रहेगा पॉजिटिव पीक. अब ये नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल में क्या हो रहा है, यहां से ये करंट फ्लो होगा नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल में. यहाँ पे जो हमारा कैपेसिटर है, यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव पोलैरिटी आ जाएगी, ऊपर में नेगेटिव पोलैरिटी आ जाएगी. तो कैथोड इज कनेक्टेड टू नेगेटिव, पॉजिटिव इज कनेक्टेड टू एनोड. डायोड हमारा फॉरवर्ड बायस हो जाएगा, और हमारा जो कैपेसिटर है, ये कैपेसिटर फटाफट चार्ज हो जाएगा. चार्ज होगा डायोड के फॉरवर्ड सीरीज रेजिस्टेंस से. अब कैपेसिटर चार्ज, ये जो कैपेसिटर है ये चार्ज हो गया. कितना चार्ज हो गया, जितना भी मैक्सिमम इनपुट सिग्नल आएगा नेगेटिव में उतना वो चार्ज हो जाएगा. अब एक बार वो चार्ज हो गया, अब वो डिस्चार्ज कहां से होने की कोशिश करेगा, एक तो इनपुट से डिस्चार्ज होने की कोशिश करेगा, एक तो डायोड से डिस्चार्ज होने की कोशिश करेगा. अब जब कैपेसिटर फुल्ली चार्ज हो गया नेगेटिव सप्लाई पे, वो डिस्चार्ज होने की कोशिश करेगा तो वो डायोड को रिवर्स बायस कर देगा. हम लोग देख सकते हैं, अगर इस तरह से वो चार्ज हो गया तो यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव पोलैरिटी है, यहाँ पे कैथोड है, तो ये डायोड को रिवर्स बायस कर देगा, तो वो डिस्चार्ज नहीं हो पाएगा. तो कैपेसिटर अपने अंदर चार्ज को होल्ड करके रखता है. कितना चार्ज होल्ड करके रखेगा, -Vm. सो इस -Vm को अगेन जब पॉजिटिव साइकिल आएगी तब वो रहेगा इनपुट Vm sin ओमेगा t, और कैपेसिटर का जितना भी वोल्टेज है फिर वो पूरा का पूरा ऐड हो जाएगा, दैट इज इक्वल्स टू Vm. सो द फाइनल आउटपुट वोल्टेज विल बी इनपुट वोल्टेज प्लस मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ इनपुट वोल्टेज. तो पूरा का पूरा वोल्टेज इनपुट सिग्नल में ऐड हो जाएगा, और इस तरह से मैक्सिमम वैल्यू हमें क्लैंपिंग मिल जाएगी जितना भी Vm है. सो ये Vm पूरा और ये Vm पूरा, तो दिस इज Vm. सो ट्वाइस Vm हमें आउटपुट वोल्टेज क्लैंप, मतलब क्लैंपिंग हमें मिला Vm का. ये जो है ना, ये Vm है, अब इतना ही तो ऊपर शिफ्ट हुआ है, Vm इतना ही शिफ्ट हुआ ना, तो एक्चुअल सिग्नल कितना है, Vm sin ओमेगा t इंस्टेंटेनियस वैल्यू दिस, और उसमें क्लैंपिंग कितना हुआ, मैक्सिमम वैल्यू. तो दोनों का एडिशन मतलब डीसी लेवल शिफ्ट हो गया. कितना शिफ्ट हो गया, जितना मैक्सिमम वैल्यू इतना वोल्टेज कितने स्टोर करके रखा, इतना वोल्टेज इस कैपेसिटर ने स्टोर करके रखा. तो जब भी इनपुट आएगा कैपेसिटर उसमें अपना वोल्टेज ऐड कर देगा. तो उस तरह से हमें ये क्लैंपिंग मिलती है. उसी को हम लोगों ने सिंपल स्टेप्स में, पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल में डायोड ओपन हो जाता है, कैपेसिटर की पोलैरिटी कुछ इस तरह से रहती है कि वो चार्ज नहीं हो पाता. नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल जब आता है तो कैपेसिटर हमारा फुल्ली चार्ज हो जाता है नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल में. और वापस ये कैसे चार्ज हो रहा है, बिकॉज यहाँ पे प्लस आ गया, एनोड आ गया, फॉरवर्ड बायस हो गया, तो ये डायोड के सीरीज रेजिस्टेंस से कैपेसिटर चार्ज हो जाता है. कब तक, -Vm तक. अब ये -Vm और इनपुट में वापस Vm sin ओमेगा t आ गया, तो दोनों वोल्टेजेस ऐड हो गए और क्लैंपिंग हमें मिल गई पॉजिटिव. सो इन दिस वे द पॉजिटिव डायोड क्लैंपर वर्क्स. अब इसके साथ नेगेटिव डायोड क्लैंपर भी है, पॉजिटिव में क्लैंप हुआ तो अब नेगेटिव में भी क्लैंप होगा। हमें कुछ भी नहीं करना है, हमें इस डायोड की पोलैरिटी रिवर्स कर देना है, कैपेसिटर ऐसे ही कनेक्ट करना है। और अभी हम लोग ड्रॉ करेंगे फटाफट नेगेटिव डायोड क्लैंपर एंड वी विल सी द वर्किंग। Now we will discuss negative diode clamper at 0 volt. So this is the circuit diagram. Here the capacitor, input signal, negative terminal of capacitor. Here this is positive terminal of capacitor. This positive terminal of capacitor is connected to anode and this cathode is grounded, and here we will take the parallel across the diode. So if this is the input signal, here we will obtain the output as negative clamping. So this is 0, all we will get the negative voltage clamped. How much is the clamping? Minus Vm is the clamping. Now let us see how the negative clamping is achieved. So during the positive half cycle, this is positive with respect to this ground. So this positive terminal is connected to anode, negative terminal to cathode. So during the positive half cycle of the input, the diode is getting forward biased. As the diode is getting forward biased, during the positive half cycle itself, the capacitor C is charged. So this is happening during the positive half cycle. So we are discussing during the positive half cycle of the AC input, the capacitor is charged. Why the capacitor is charged? Because diode is forward biased. As the diode is forward biased, the current is flowing like this and the capacitor is charging. Now the voltage of capacitor, that is the maximum voltage to which the capacitor is charged, is Vc, is equals to Vm. It is charging to the positive peak of input. Why positive peak of input? Because during the positive half cycle itself, the capacitor is getting charged through the forward bias resistance of the diode. Now the polarity of this voltage is such that it is subtracted from the input. Why it is subtracted from the input? Because here you can see the polarity of this electrolytic capacitor. Hence, output voltage is given as V0 is equals to instantaneous value minus maximum value. So it is equals to Vm sin omega t minus Vm. So here in the negative diode clamper, minus Vm is added, means here we can say like this, minus Vm is added to the input signal, and hence the waveform, that is the input waveform, clamps negatively at 0 volts. So in this way the negative clamper works. We will discuss again. During the positive half cycle, the capacitor is getting charged through this forward bias resistance of the diode. During the negative half cycle, the diode is reverse bias so it is acting as a open switch, so it will not work during the negative half cycle. Only during the positive half cycle, what is happening, the capacitor is getting charged and it is storing the charge of minus Vm. It is getting charged up to Vm, and this Vm is subtracted. This Vm is subtracted from the input signal. Why it is subtracted? Because it is shunt negative clipper. This circuit is acting as a shunt negative clipper. This circuit, if we consider this as a resistor, then it is acting as a shunt negative clipper. So what will be the voltage? Only the voltage of the capacitor. Okay, so this is voltage is subtracted. So whatever input is coming, the voltage of this capacitor will get subtracted from it. So the capacitor is getting charged during the positive half cycle of the input. So कैपेसिटर कब चार्ज हो रहा है? जब भी पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल आ रहा है इनपुट का, तब हमारा कैपेसिटर चार्ज हो रहा है फुल्ली. एक बार ये फुल्ली चार्ज हो गया तो ये डिस्चार्ज नहीं हो पाएगा, क्योंकि वापस इस डायोड को रिवर्स बायस कर देगा, और रिवर्स बायस करेगा तो उसको कोई डिस्चार्जिंग का पाथ नहीं मिलेगा, इसलिए वो चार्ज को होल्ड करके रखता है. कितना होल्ड करके रखेगा? Vm, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम वोल्ट इनपुट वोल्टेज तक ही वो चार्ज हो पाएगा, उससे ज़्यादा वो चार्ज नहीं होगा. अब क्या हो रहा है, जैसे ही इनपुट सिग्नल आ रही है तो ये कैपेसिटर एक बैटरी की तरह काम कर रहा है, और उसकी पोलैरिटी कुछ इस तरह से, इधर पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल आ गया, इधर नेगेटिव टर्मिनल आ गया. तो जो भी इनपुट सिग्नल आएगा, सपोज V ऑफ I इज द इनपुट सिग्नल, उसमें से ये कैपेसिटर का वोल्टेज माइनस हो जाएगा, बिकॉज इसकी पोलैरिटी कैसी है? अभी इस तरह से, यहाँ पे माइनस है, यहाँ पे प्लस है. तो इस तरह से क्या हो रहा है, आउटपुट वोल्टेज कितना मिलेगा? इनपुट वोल्टेज इन एडिशन विद द कैपेसिटर वोल्टेज. तो कैपेसिटर का वोल्टेज कैसा है? माइनस Vm. तो अल्टीमेटली क्या होगा, इसका हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं, Vm साइन ओमेगा टी माइनस Vm. तो इतना नेगेटिव वोल्टेज हमें एडिशनल मिल रहा है, और इसके वजह से हमारा जो इनपुट सिग्नल है वो नीचे शिफ्ट हो रहा है. कितना शिफ्ट हो गया? Vm माइनस Vm शिफ्ट हो गया. तो जो भी वोल्टेज आएगा वो माइनस Vm से शिफ्ट हो जाएगा. किसके वजह से? ये कैपेसिटर का वोल्टेज है. कैपेसिटर के वोल्टेज की वजह से हमें आउटपुट वोल्टेज मिल रहा है. एंड हेंस as minus Vm is added to the input signal, the input waveform clamps negatively at 0 volt, and in this way the negative clamper works. So this is all about the positive diode clamper circuit and the negative diode clamper circuit.